What up, mathletes? Whoop, whoop. All right. We got a nice little warm-up happening right here. So if you would please go ahead and first write the learning target, which should be right above in the canvas, but it is, I will apply the properties of zero and negative exponents to simplify expressions. Whoa, that rolls right off the tongue. Go ahead and pause me, do the warm-up. Ready, set, go. And I am assuming we're back. So let's do this. So let's do this. 9 minus 5 is 4, minus 17 is negative 13. Boom. And let's see. Two negatives make a positive, so negative 3 plus 32 is 29. All right. Again, two negatives make a positive, so 14 plus 16 is 30, minus 19 is 11. And last but not least, those become a subtraction, those become a positive. Let's go left to right. Negative 13 minus 10 is negative 23. Negative 23 plus 5 and plus 4. So negative 23 plus 5, right, is going to be negative 18. Plus 4 is going to equal negative 14. Boom. We just work it left to right like a boss. And here we go. All right, let's go look at some vocab. You ready? That was the wrong button. Negative exponent. An exponent that is a negative number. Again, pause this because I'm moving right along. All right, we're heading out. The next thing we're going to look at is right here. You're going to write in the zero exponent property. We're going to do some examples, but I want to make sure you saw what we were going to move to. So let's go ahead and go back. All right. And let's look at the key concept. Zero exponent property. Any non-zero number raised to the 0 power is equal to 1. For any non-zero number, a to the 0 equals 1, right? Anything to the 0 power is 1. And we have some examples here. Again, all right, so let's look at some examples here. We don't really care what's on the inside because on the outside it's to the 0, which equals 1. Beautiful. I've been known to do that on a test before. And let's look down here. So, a couple things. We do have 1 to the 0 power. Boom, that's gone. But that's only applied to this W. It's not that it's gone. It just turns to a 1, and 1 times anything is itself. So now let's do the rest like we do it. All right. What's 6 divided by 2? That's 3. And then I'm going to have u to the 2 minus 1, right? I got to move that up. So sorry. And v to the 6th all over y to the 3rd, because nothing's touching that y to the 3rd, right? So I'm going to write that as 3u and v to the 6th. I'm going to do something different. Are you ready for this? I'm going to write y to the negative 3 so I can put it all on one line, because the negative exponent. Oh, we're about to get into the negative exponent. I almost jumped to the gun. You're about to find out why I did that. Are you ready? Let's get ready to roll. Let's go to our next slide. So again, pause this if you need to. Just write that down. It'll get explained in a minute. All right, this one has a lot of words. It says for any non-zero number a and any integer n, a to the negative n is the reciprocal of 1 over a to the n. Also, the reciprocal of a to the negative n is 1 over a to the n. The symbols for any non-zero number a, and you need to write those down on this one, and integer n, a to the negative n equals 1 over a to the n. I also wrote down that 1 over a to the negative n equals a to the n. It works backwards as well. Any negative exponent just tells you whatever side of the denominator you're on or the fraction bar you're on, move to the other side, right? So from down to up or up to down. Awesome. Okay, so pause this, finish writing down. We are rolling. Got a couple examples. So right here, I'm going to zoom in. Keep in mind, the negative on the c affects nothing. So this is still negative c to the fourth all over. But that f to the negative 2, this is going to go down here. And notice on the denominator we have d to the negative 7. So I'm going to move this up, d to the positive 7. So I moved it up top with the c. And then that we're going to have on bottom e to the third. That doesn't go anywhere, but we're going to move that f to the negative 2 down, and it becomes f squared. Notice that when we move it, the exponent becomes positive. And there we have it, negative c to the fourth, d to the seventh, over e to the third, f squared. Last but not least, let's go down here to this one. So what am I going to end up with? Well, here's how I'm going to handle it. Negative 8 divided by 2 is going to be negative 4. I've got r to the 0. Boom. That's gone. That's just 1, right? So we're going to be left with on bottom an r. Up top, I have t to the negative 3. Okay? So on bottom, I have t squared. So we're going to leave that t squared up there. And I'm going to take that t to the negative 3, and I'm going to move it down there next to the t squared. So now it's t cubed. And then up top, I have v to the negative 10, which needs to go down low. But on bottom, I have v to the negative 5, which needs to come up. So up top, I'm going to have v to the 5th. And on bottom, I'm going to have v to the 10th. So we're not done, are we? We got some more to do. So this is now going to be negative 4. And I'm going to have v to the 5 minus 10, right? To combine these, all over r times, what's t to the 2 plus 3, because it's t squared times t cubed. And let's see what happens. This equals negative 4, v to the negative 5. Ooh, still one more movement, and r t to the 5th. Last thing, I need to move this downstairs, so we're going to have our final answer as 4, all by itself, all over, r t to the 5th, v to the 5th. Boom. That's a good problem. A lot of movement there. Gives us lots of practice. So it can be very confusing, but we're going to work through it. With that said, we've got our lesson. Go crush it. Peace out.